Small town feel with big time ideas. After all, you are entitled to Brad's opinion. Here's your host, Brad Allard.
Well, we're here for another week, and our guests here, we need this particular introduction. Come on.
What?
A special introduction.
Oh, my heart. I love it.
Yeah. Can it be every time that we're here?
Well, sure.
Thanks.
Yes, we have Lucy Nethel, also known as Melissa and Candace from the Chamber of Commerce.
Yay.
Yeah, they're going to tell us all about it. They're talking about their nervous impending breakdown. and impending nervous breakdown, that's the words. I'm getting little, these girls get around me and my brain goes to mush.
It does.
Because they start yicking and like, hello, it's my show, dadgummit. Anyway, you did better than Amber. She was on the show last week, Amber Case, and he starts up with the tunage, and she's just talking, and she's just going on about her husband, and on, and then Kelly and I are just looking at her like, what? And then at the end, said, you know that was all in the air? No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was all good. It wasn't like she was, saying he's a rat. He was all. She said that he was the smartest man she knows. I'm like, what? No, that's good to know that she was so helpful. Kind about her husband and all this, but it's just funny.
And now there's like an audio clip of it too that he can just have. Yeah,
and that's exactly right. I said that he was. What's that talking in there? Is that us? Is that those guys out there? Yeah, that's the deal about some of these people just have no couth. Anyway, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff going on. You got
the couth.
You got the heels ladies. Is that what they call it?
The heels ladies, yeah.
Okay, and they got a lunch. You're going to have a food fight of some sort, and then you're going to have also the awards ceremony, which is the end of this month, is it not?
Yep, that's correct.
And then you have, of course, the honey tour, which basically organizes itself. So
spring has sprung.
Yeah, this is y'all's money time, right?
This is our time.
Yeah, well, that's why y'all get to drive around in those fancy cars and Lexus. Because
my gosh, just on it today.
I am. It's the caffeine. I had to get up early. All this stuff going on.
We tried to make it better.
Yes, you are.
Who else would you rather on a Monday morning after a ridiculous weekend of news last week and like.
The Next Step ladies are pretty nice. Okay. But no, it has been a busy day, and I was kidding about y'all talking about the war and all this. That's tomorrow. I'm going to do that by myself.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, because y'all don't need to be political. I was teasing Amber about that too, and they're like, we don't do politics, because they want money from all sides. So, but
equal opportunist.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of stuff going on this time of year.
Yeah.
You have a golf tournament too?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Okay, let's talk about all those things after we talk about the sponsors.
Let's do that.
I just came from our place about an hour ago. I was meeting one of our new BNI members, a young man that does tile work. I suggested he join y'all as well, and he's going to.
Yeah, excellent.
He'll be joining. I would bet by the end of the month.
There's a bug in here.
There is. It's so distracting. I've watched it go by. It's like a moth.
But there are no bugs at our place. Okay,
No,
they're
not.
very clean kitchen.
Sorry.
Yeah, our place is a wonderful place, and we sat there and visited. But his name is Hunter Hargis. He'll be calling you probably within a week.
Hunter.
Yes.
You got our number.
Tile guy and all this other stuff. He was going to be on the show in about 6 weeks. He just joined BNI. Also, Gina's, of course. They got all the stuff going on. I think tonight is chess night.
Guess what? So Miss Melissa had a birthday.
Yeah.
What week was that? I don't know, a week or so ago.
Really?
Right? And I got the pickle pizza.
And is it any good?
It was good.
I told you.
It was good. I didn't, really know what to expect.
Nobody expects it, but it's delicious. And it's not pickles with marinara sauce. It's a completely different everything, and it is amazing. And y'all need it in your life. Go to Gina's.
Need it in my
and you're
life.
welcome.
Oh, I see you posted on my little page here, Lucy and Ethel. Okay, very good. Josh, I still don't have the link yet. Anyway, Gina's Pizza is always great. Tomorrow night, I think, is bingo night, and they have karaoke night Wednesdays, and they have singing and dancing, I guess, on Sunday night. Well, I don't know about dancing, but they have music. Last night was Susie and her husband, Susie Morgan. So lots of stuff going on. Also, our friend John Williams, he's going to be very busy coming soon. If I were y'all boys and girls, I would get a hold of him pretty quick because he's going to be probably inspecting a lot of roofs, I'm guessing, in the next few weeks because supposedly we're going to have bad weather.
I did see that. I actually looked at the weather.
Good job.
For the whole week and saw that there will be lots of rain.
There's percentages.
Yeah, but
everyone.
My wife says that, she had me up this morning and all this, and she said, we were talking about doing some stuff this coming weekend in the yard. She says, you're not doing anything this weekend. And she was telling me might be hailstorms. Now, I'm always really skeptical about that. Oh, hail is right. Oh, hail. Sounds like you're from West Texas. But anyway, I'm really skeptical about that stuff, but you never know. But you need to get your roof inspected, definitely, particularly if there is a hailstorm. You only have a year to report it. And we had a big hailstorm about this time last year, and in the last BNI meeting, John was saying if you got damaged in that storm and you waited until now to report it, I think that May 8th is the deadline for last year's damage. And so you really do need to...
Call John.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to do this all at the same time. 817-734-2756. No, I'm trying to share it with everybody. 817-734-2756. Thank you. John is very forgiving.
Roofing.
He's a good sport. And they're local, too. You're going to get a lot of guys coming in after this. If it is a hailstorm, knocking on your door. And that's fine. That's great. But you want to do business with home folks, with chamber members.
That's true.
We have a great one.
Yeah.
Great ones.
Yeah, there's several good roofers in this town. So it's not like, we don't have to slag the others to build up Old Pro. But,
that is exactly right.
But because I know 3 or 4 other roofers that are, that are quality, but Old Pros who I go to, 817-734-2756. Also, Jeff Kelly at the Wethington Agency. We have, like always, we have a lot of good agents. Jeff is one of the best. And he's at 817-781-0546. And he knows the real estate. And he also is a chamber member.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, chamber.
All the cool kids are doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Speaking of Jeff Kelly, so I don't know if anybody else is on the TikTok. Work is making me do it. He's been doing jokes.
Yeah, he gets them on Facebook.
Did he put them on Facebook too? Okay.
Yeah, and they're pretty funny. Oh yeah, some of them.
I mean, they're dad jokes.
Yes.
But I like, and it's just like just a couple of seconds, and that's it.
Yeah, I
like it.
They're good. They're nice and entertaining, and he's a really, really nice man who really is pleasant. Another BNI member, and also we have a couple of new sponsors. This one is our new friend Rod Lewis.
Oh, Rod.
Yeah, Burleson News Express. He's going to have a new issue out.
There's the
Look
fly.
at the size of that
We need a promotional fly swat.
I'm just ignoring it.
Where's the newspaper? Roll it up.
Come on, professionals. They just power through.
The building.
Yeah. Okay.
You didn't invite professionals. You invited
I am the professional. Right?
Oh, you can keep going.
The professional.
I shall
power
be incredibly distracted by the
All right.
pterodactyl.
Burleson News Express. He's looking for advertisers, of course,
Yes,
and he
yes.
also is hope he makes this work. I mean, he's really putting a lot of effort into it. And he's putting his own money into it, so he's serious about it. And we need something like this. I mean, I try to take the place of the Burleson Star, but sometimes when you're drinking your coffee over at Daydream, which is one of the places you can get your newspaper, you just like to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and read a little local news. I miss that, and I'm trying to talk him into put the arrest reports in like they did in the Burleson Star. But I told you what we did in the teacher's lounge, right, or the library.
That's funny. No,
in the copy room. No, we'd get the newspaper and go to the arrest reports, and we'll go. I knew that guy.
Like that
I'm really shocked about that one. Or about time they caught him. And he was in my 3rd grade class, and then yada yada yada. So, isn't it wonderful? I tell you, if you ever sat like a fly on the wall, literally,
fly on a screen,
in a teacher's lounge or teacher's happy hour later. Holy moly, the stories. Anyway, thank you, Rod, and we'll be talking to you soon. Also, our newest sponsor here, True Climate, with Will Cobb and his sister Emily Cobb, is 682-244-2019. And more than likely, we'll be talking to Emily because she handles all their bookings. So again, 682-244-2019. I bet he's a chamber member. What do you think?
he sure is.
Yeah. So, isn't it nice? You seen a pattern? Otto, Jeff, John, Will,
Rod.
Yep.
All the cool people
Everybody.
is on either BNI.
It's like they love their community and they want to support
podcasts,
fellow businesses.
Chamber of Commerce.
One
There you go.
big happy
And I
family.
got my bill today from the chamber, which I happily pay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, it really is pretty low investment. I mean, it's only what $25 a month on the average.
Yeah.
You know, and it's I don't know what the exact price is because it's on auto dial,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, auto pay. But it's well worth it.
Yeah.
And I was going to come to the last one at Moretti's Oil last Tuesday night.
Yes, I
and
loved that one.
I would have really enjoyed it, but my mom situation.
Yeah.
All right. We were in Corsicana, but she's okay. She's doing okay now.
Good.
Better. She's out of the hospital. She's at home. She has home help and that kind of stuff. But all of last week, Monday through Wednesday, we were either in Dallas or Corsicana. A lot of mileage.
yeah.
That's all right.
The way it is, but she's okay. And my sister's there to help take care of her. But I did miss Moretti's Oil because
We will be at Alley Cats the next time.
that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And
fun.
lucky for you, Moretti's is open all the time, so you can go there on your own.
I do go there on my own. I really like their Tuscan herb oil. It'll spoil you for regular olive oil.
I like
it. It really, you could taste the difference.
Quality.
All right. Well, what do you want to start? Y'all got so much going on. Y'all tell me.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Start with this week. What?
Yeah, this week. Yeah, what's going on? Don't you have the Power of Heels coming up, right?
We do. They have a luncheon. Yes.
On this Thursday.
Tell us all about it, Candace.
Oh, so Thursday, be at First Burleson. That's
You're
such a
familiar
hard
with
one.
that one.
Such a hard one
I've
to
been
say.
there before. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have a few seats. It's going to be with Dr. Jen.
What's your last name?
Why you do that to me?
Because
B.
JB.
She's a doctor going over neurobiology.
Okay.
But it's something that's going to speak to women going over, just the chaos that we are all going through. We've got so much on our plate and just feeling frazzled, and the things that we can do to help get that.
Josh, do you
under
still
control.
have that clip in the bullpen? I think you have that.
Stress
which
and
one?
burnout.
Well, yeah.
If Josh does not have it, that's
I
okay
think
because
I think
I
he had it from your last
represent
time.
him, and he's
Well, I think he had it from the last time, but he'll find it. He's
It's
always
okay.
good at that. But,
Facebook event and our website, and you can find all the information on our calendar. But
so,
Thursday, we still have some seats open. It's going to be a great time. Got wonderful sponsors, and
well, that's a good thing, since I've been doing this job here, if you want to call it a job, this little hobby of mine, I'm surprised how many women entrepreneurs there are. I mean, they're a bunch.
we have a great group.
I mean, and I think Burleson has more than its average share of women that have started their own businesses and all that. I go to these chamber events, I see it's about half and half, and they're not. And most of the women are representing themselves, not just a company or something like that. So it's a pretty good deal. Now, what time does this thing start?
11:30.
11:30 at First Baptist. BYOB, bring your own Bible. And so anyway, it's always good. It's glad we have Pathway in First Baptist. I got the mayor on next week and say, I know you got other things, but we need a conference center. But I think that's been put on the back burner because of other related issues,
Other things.
growth related issues.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But anyway, so this is really not just strictly about how to make money or turn a profit. This is really about dealing with the person themselves.
Yes, correct.
That's a good thing because sometimes, particularly women, have a hard time balancing it all out there. I know, just with my wife, I watched her work for years, and even if you divide the chores up and all this other stuff, the women still feel the
That
responsibility
mental
for it.
load does not go away.
Yeah, I'm sure you and Jack divide up. I'm sure he does his share. You, Mr.
He
Collins.
actually he's the best. I'm the
What's Mr. Collins' name?
Chad. So
Chad,
we
okay.
do. We carry the mental load. I mean, even our partners help, but it is nice that when we're going to come together as women and be specific about our needs as women in business, so that on the personal level we can be successful on the business level.
Plus when my wife was working more and the kids were sick, and I would stay home because sometimes it's easier for me to do it. It didn't. They're taking care of them good. she'd still fret and call about every 2 hours and that kind of thing, right? And she'd feel guilty that she's working. I say, Robin, I had a little something to do with them being here, so I'll take care of them. Don't worry about it. And now back to my ball game, back to the TV, and but they felt like, I don't know, the way women are made, that was their job, and even if they were in the best of hands, if it wasn't their mother, then they felt like they were doing something wrong or something like that. And it's just a burden that men don't feel so much. When Robin would take care of the sick kids, I go off to school. Hey, I'll see you later. I might be home later. Who knows? So, I didn't think about it that much.
Yeah, it's the invisible mental load of things.
So that's one of the benefits of the chamber. It isn't just about networking and business, which it is, and making money, which it is, but it's also about the whole person.
Yeah, and how can we help each other to excel?
Right. So that's this Thursday.
This Thursday.
Okay. And then you have the awards ceremony coming up.
At the end of the month.
We had our nomination ballots closed over the weekend at the end of February because we are already in March.
Crazy.
And how many did we have?
75.
75 nominees?
Yeah.
Well, how many categories? About a dozen.
Allard,
I'm sorry. these hard questions.
5, 6?
2 for business, citizen, volunteer. That's only 4, and I want to say that there is 5. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Do we know their names yet?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Well, we do.
Yes, I would hope so.
I know all of the nominees.
But you haven't made it public yet, right?
Correct. So,
Well, here's a good time to do it.
Spit off those 75,
in the
please.
middle of printing them all off or getting them together whenever I had to leave to be timely for your show, which, if anybody noticed, we did start on time.
More or less, yes, right.
And if it was delayed, it wasn't my fault.
That's
so
right.
I printed all of those off, or I'm getting those in order, and then I will put a committee together of people who were not nominated, but connected in the community so that they will be the people who read over and decide the winners.
Well, that's good. So you say, okay, you losers here, choose the winner. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Well, I can't pick the group ahead of time because then what if they're
on there?
If they were nominated? So I have to
Well.
look through it and then.
Well, here's a question. When I win 2 of these awards, do I have to just take one, or do I get them both?
No, you could win both.
Okay,
That's
good.
what the group
For, like,
decides.
Citizen of the Year and, integral part of the year award, or
That's what we have on one of the trophies. Integral part.
yeah, that's right. Like
Most necessary.
yeah, you couldn't do without award. Like, of course, you have an award named for Mary Slaney, do you not?
We do.
Is that the Citizen of the Year?
No, that's a separate one.
What's it-
Mary
what-
Slaney.
Mary Slaney Award. Okay.
Mary Slaney
So
Spirit Award.
Spirit Award. Well, I got lots of spirit. Yes, I
She's
do.
so cute.
Good spirit. How about you?
Yeah, that's right. You were a cheerleader, weren't you?
I did a few stints.
Yeah, I could see you doing that. What high school were you a cheerleader at?
I was an Elk. My very little, 5-year-old. I still got my little uniform.
Does it fit?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Totally.
Good.
And then in Alvarado.
Alvarado. You were an Indian then, right?
Yes, Indian.
I am glad y'all kept that name instead of,
Yep, they're still Indians.
let's not succumb to political correctness and call ourselves, something else, like Indian's a good name.
So the awards show.
Oh,
Awards
yeah,
banquet.
right.
So bring it on.
Right. Back to that, yes. You're so
Don't get
insistent.
us-
Mary
Don't get us in trouble.
Slaney Award. Yes, we do have. So we're excited. We've got 75 nominations, and those will be coming out. We'll announce those, and we're excited to have people join us for the awards. It's going to be a great time. 26th.
Yes,
it's on
26. It's a Thursday night.
Yeah, right. It's the last Thursday of the month is what I remember.
that is.
I don't remember
Yes.
the exact day, but I knew it was the last
all
Thursday.
right.
Now, where is it at?
Back at First.
Back at First. Okay, I thought that one was at Pathway, but I guess you got to spread it around a little bit.
We do.
Yeah. Well, we got to. You basically do it. Just have those 2 places. So you can have a mass meeting of sorts, But at first, it catered, no doubt.
Yes.
Who's doing the catering?
We are working with Beyond the
Beyond the
Box.
Okay.
They did last year's awards banquet with us.
That's
well,
nice.
So.
I always like those. And so we're not talking like a big formal thing, really. It's really just a gathering of friends.
Well,
you wear a
you
clean
and your
shirt.
friends can put on your fancy pants.
Yeah,
and come.
right.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's not just a.
What verbiage did you come up with?
I did change it because you were like, that's a lot. So like business cocktail, because that takes out some of the hoochiness for things. So
No
I was
cutouts.
going to wear my
Like
hoochie
the-
stuff.
well,
Yes.
I look forward to seeing your hot pants.
Not a good look.
Get your tight
Right.
pants on.
You know, yes. No. No, this ain't, the
Right.
80s, with the extra tight jeans and all this other stuff.
I mean, if you want to come be the entertainment and do
Yeah.
some
That's true.
John Travolta,
So
we'll
when
allow it.
I wear if it's like that, to say, Allard, go back home and change. Anyway.
We'll let you in. It's fine.
Anyway.
Paying you,
It's
though.
an elevated. We want it to be,
Yeah.
We want it to be a nice
fancy,
thing.
not
This-
formal. That's what
Yeah,
I
it's
said.
not the same
Fancy, not formal.
prom, but it's still nice.
somewhere
You don't
in
have to have your
between.
sequins, but you do have to have your fancy, nice pants on, and
But you can have sequins.
you can have sequins.
I'm glad.
Fancy,
I can
not
wear
formal.
my hoochie clothes with sequins on. That'll be quite the look, and it'll make the news. I'll make the Burleson News Express all
For
back.
sure, Rod will put
Front
you on the
page.
front page.
Yeah.
Clip that
That's
sucker.
that's what we need. But anyway, so basically though, you get up there, you can MC it yourself.
No.
No, I didn't think so. I have to drag you here, but no,
Yeah.
because you're very shy, aren't you?
Not doing that.
So who-
No, Colin Gregory is going
of
to MC for us
course,
again this
he's
year.
a natural at it, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
I need to get back on a show for a little. I haven't had him since the year started because he's been
Well, that's
kind
too
of
long.
busy.
He's really busy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll get a hold of him. He and Alex Phillips are due for a visit.
Yeah. And where's Alex today? Aaron said hello.
Yeah, Aaron, I was just
Yeah,
looking.
right. Well,
Hello from Cleburne. Hi, Aaron.
he is a regular listener, and I appreciate him very much.
Hi from Crowley.
As far as his Colin and his stuff, I know the last one he was doing some pretty important stuff,
Yeah.
about the social media threats, if you will. And I know he's been taking that kind of on the road because he did it at our church last January. And so, he's kind of hard to pin down.
Yeah.
But there's some things I'd like to ask Alex. And you probably found out with the rest of us. He didn't call you up and say, hey, guess what's coming?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's very closed mouthed about
I can
all
make
that.
something up if you'd like to ask.
That's even better. There is a couple of things, though.
Surely he'd love that.
No, well, I don't know, but I wonder. Y'all probably every now and then hear some gossip, but I don't. There's a couple of locations here in town that I'd like to know what's going on, particularly where the old police station was raised.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a parking lot.
Yeah, that's all it's going to be is a parking lot.
I do know that one.
There's not going to be
Paved
stores there.
Paradise.
There's,
Up a parking.
there's no stores.
No,
Oh, well, we need the parking.
we do.
Okay, and I was adamant when I was talking to Victoria, and who's on next Tuesday, by the way, a week from tomorrow, and the mayor on next Monday. I'm going to ask him, about that, and he'll confirm it. But I also was adamant when I was talking to him about it. Keep those trees. I wanted those trees because that's they're old trees in the middle of town. You don't get that. So I still wonder about that property that used to be where Hill College was and the old Methodist Church was. I haven't heard anything about that.
Still just grass, isn't it?
It's just grass. It's just a lot. And so I'm going to ask.
Like beside where where
The city market used to be.
just that blank
It's just a blank square.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
empty lot.
Yeah.
It's the-
That's been there for about 2 years now. And I'm like, I thought we'd see something going on. But
We can rent a tent with the walls, and we can make a chamber office there if you want to.
Actually not a bad idea, to have an event like that with, a big tent and,
Oh, I just meant like make an office.
Oh, well, that'd be
There's
even
no
better.
event. It was just
okay.
we're gonna
What? And have like a portalette to the side? Okay, that's fine. Or you just hold it all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Or you go over to, Grumps and say, "Man, use your bathroom."
yeah, or Sierra or whoever. Yes.
How do we get off on
Equal
this?
opportunity.
Anyway, back to
What's happening in the town? We don't know. I don't know who told me it was a parking lot, but
We
I
don't
did
know.
ask.
Well, I'm going to
don't
ask
know
him.
anything.
I'm going to ask him.
You
Do
get
it.
yeah.
Well, and they'll tell me that they'll know almost after Alex knows. I mean, they don't have anything in advance, and Alex really doesn't tell them until their paperwork is signed. He does, because he doesn't want rumors to get out.
Well, yeah, and if it
all
falls
that.
through,
And if it falls through, because things have fallen through before. That spot that used to be Glad Mart over on
No, sir. No idea.
Wilshire used to be. There was a Sonic, and then it was a nursery, and then
Okay. Yes.
and there's a gas. Glad Mart
Yes.
was beside it, and that's been available for like 4 years.
Yeah,
because
would like
the
to know what's
original
there.
plan I think fell through. So it's just sitting there right now, and who knows why? What we need though is a car wash, a nail salon, hamburger place. Not really. I don't. I don't know what I would say. What I would want to see in Burleson. We're at the point now that we got pretty close to most of the things that we want, that we don't have to go to Fort Worth for. Like you and I are old timers here, young timers for you. Yeah. You just had a birthday. Okay. All right. When you turn 36, then we'll call you something else.
No one's giving me discounts yet, so I'm still not old.
Okay, you go. They still card you, do they? Is this R-rated movie appropriate for you? All right. Anyway, they, when we were younger, shall we say, and I was here in '88 to date, there was nothing. I mean, there was a couple places to go, but not now. We don't have to go to Fort Worth for just about anything. And I guess you've seen that firsthand being on the chamber. So it's very, very helpful.
I mean, we don't have like a river. We have Booger Creek.
Booger Creek.
But any chance to say Booger Creek?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I always thought that little creek area that goes through Warren Park should be prettied up a little bit because it's just a drainage ditch basically. But back in the day, that park was nothing. It was just had a rusty old swing set and a merry-go-round, which you'd get tetanus from, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Now, we have a lot nicer town to live in, particularly with, for families.
We do.
All right, and they probably, Jeff tells me the reason they move here is because we have a kicking Chamber of Commerce.
I mean, that's right.
Woo!
Did you catch
You
that?
asked for it. You asked
Yeah,
for it.
all right.
Do you need it again, Josh?
Woo, woo.
There you go.
Got it.
You got it. Anyway.
Happy Monday.
Cindy Anderson McKay is watching. A friend of y'all's, Cindy Anderson McKay, or just a local resident? I don't know her.
Hello, Cindy.
Chad Duncan, we know him. So we got some people watched you do that kick. So the next thing is Honey Tour, right? Or is it the golf tournament?
Honey Tour
Honey
first.
Tour, that's what I thought. And it's becoming a thing again.
It was never not a thing.
Well, I could tell you, though, 15 years ago, when my dad did it, I'm not talking about like just last 2 or 3 years, but about like in 2008 or something like that, when my dad was still riding, he came here and he was very kind in his comments, but he also said there was some work to be done.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't have a set route.
Oh, no,
And
we've got that down.
Yeah, and they
15 years later. Do you know this is going to be the 25th anniversary?
I knew it was going
So
to be
exciting.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Honey Tour was kind of like, hey, there's some bicyclists on the road, and they didn't have all the other stuff that goes with it. They didn't have all the tents, the hospitality tents. Dad said he's never been in a long distance bike ride where he had to stop at the stoplights and the stop signs and all this other stuff, because usually the route is already predetermined and they have cooperation of local law enforcement, so it's just a continuous ride. And so that's when I said it's become a big thing, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Thankfully, we have a company who does it.
Well, yeah, but you still got to do some stuff.
I mean, that's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is it like,
There's
okay, I'll see you later? What does this company do for you? Do they set the routes and get the
Everything.
volunteers?
Yeah.
Wow.
They take care of everything.
Now
And actual volunteers.
They have volunteers.
They do come with their own people because this is a company, so they take care of things. But one of our volunteers, Lacey, is the volunteer coordinator for us, and so she handles a portion of the volunteers that we need for Honey Tour.
Do you need honey tours? Do you need volunteers
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Well,
we do.
besides Mary Slaney, who else is volunteered?
I mean, we've got several organizations even that are helping with like Midday Rotary or Rotary period rather is helping with the rest stop. We have rest stop help. We have people who are doing registration, day of on site just to be an extra set of hands helping.
Can a company sponsor a tent?
Can have an
Yeah, they can have an exhibit. Yeah.
Oh, I
absolutely.
mean, it's
a
like,
table.
I don't know, the ABC Plumbing Company could have a tent out on the route.
Oh,
and they're handing
at
out-
a rest stop.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
rest stop. Yeah, that's what I meant.
They
Yeah.
could do that.
So they
for sure.
could hand out water, and here's
Yeah.
a flyer. If you
And
have-
volunteering is really easy on our website as burlesonhoneytour.com.
Bikeride.com?
Bikeride.com.
Well, I'm going to bring it up at the BNI meeting because about 3/4 of the BNI folks are chamber members, including a couple ambassadors and whatnot. And so we'll bring it up again because if you have a company that has its own awning and all this other stuff, they could set up with a banner, whatever, hand out, it's not just promotional material, but water or energy bars or whatever else.
Yeah, so the company that we work with, they actually take care of all of that and have made it really easy for our volunteers, especially the rest stop volunteers, where now they just bring everything that you need to the rest stop for you. So your tent, your tables, you do need to bring your chair, but they have everything for you, and all you have to do is just sit there and be the friendly face and hand out and do all of that kind of stuff. So they take care of everything, which is really nice because before they were having to come and load up their cars and then take it out and set it up, and it's just they arrive and here's your stuff. So
even on the website, when you go on there you can click on volunteers. It has a schedule, so you can find something that's helpful for you. Thank you. So on volunteer, you can find a way that, because maybe it's not the day of, maybe it's help set up the day before or things of that nature. So easy.
Is this also in conjunction with that carnival the city's put on the last couple of years? You're not doing it, but y'all are working together. I'm sure there's a lot of
correct. So the city does all of the carnival portion of it, and then we take care of Honey Tour.
Because I think that usually starts Thursdays. Their kickoff the Thursday before.
Yeah, it really is a great thing. It really is because a lot of people come to smaller towns like ours for that very thing, the community. Small town feel, all that business, and nothing I think says that better than this weekend both of y'all put together because you got a real promotional event not just for Burleson but for the whole region here.
Correct.
We get
people from a
lot of people. And these bike riders. My late father was in that bike riding cult, and that's what it is. He was in that Hotter Hill for many years. For about 15 years, I'd go up there right after school on Fridays and stay with him in his RV at this RV encampment they had at the main center in Wichita Falls. And about 5 o'clock in the morning, he's blasting out Reveille, all right, on the speakers in his RV outside. I said, Dad, you're going to wake everybody up. And he goes, what are you talking about? And he opens up the door, and they're already up.
Yeah, they're up going.
Oh, yeah, and they're, and they're all cooking breakfast, and everybody's strangers are coming by. Here, have some pancakes, whatever.
That's nice.
Oh, it's very much a community.
Yes.
And it's like a traveling gypsy show or a Grateful Dead concert tour. Because they go to all these various events.
They do, yeah.
You're going to have that too now.
Yeah.
More so.
Yeah.
Because that didn't have that. Like I said, 20 years ago, it was mostly locals that did it.
Oh, yeah. We've got on from all over the state and even surrounding states. So it's really fun. And I love the hangout part afterwards. You can see even just in the background of this photo that there are the tents set up.
So you can be a vendor.
Whether it's a vendor or one of the bike shops that's in the area. But just the hangout part afterwards is really fun. And Dairy Queen will be providing the hamburgers whenever you're finished riding for 1,000,000 miles.
Get yourself a belt buster. 1,000,000 miles, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Not quite, but.
Well, my dad started off with 100 miles, then went to 100K, and then went to 50 miles to 50K. As he got older, he went shorter. And his last time he did it, he was about 80. He did the 25-mile.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And so, but he loved it.
Yeah.
And there could be other vendors there. And my bet is it's like I said, like a traveling circus. They're going to have vendors. You'd be surprised all the knickknacks, doodads, and whatever's that goes with bike riding. It isn't like, a new tire. I mean, it had all sorts of paraphernalia that would go on with bike riding. And like at the convention center in Wichita Falls, they had. I walked in there and it was like, it was incredible. All the, little packet called goo. I remember that. It was goo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it was like. High energy.
That is literally, that's its name.
Like jelly kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And they had, all the various equipment. They had some bike vendors there. So we go look at the bikes, like $12,000 for a bicycle. My God. But
that's a good bike.
But those bikes, they're not cheap.
No.
My dad got one, and that's my inheritance you're spending, Dad. He says, tough. Well, he loved it. Well, he said something else, but I'll go with that. So, but no, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now,
Memorial Day weekend.
Do you have an event like the night before, maybe? Because they would always have they had like a spaghetti dinner kind of thing.
No.
Well, maybe next year.
We have
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm just giving you extra work to do.
We have set up the day before.
Lots of work.
And yeah, lots of work to do on that. And then actually that is the BHS, CHS graduations on that day. So I'll be busy.
Holy cow. Is that right? On that day? Both
The
of them?
22nd, that Friday.
And your boys graduate, right?
Yes.
And then what? You told me last time. Is he going to DBU?
No,
He's
not. Right now,
related.
not now. Now we're going to OSU, unrelated to soccer.
Oklahoma State?
Yes.
That's
on.
good. It's all right. It's all right. That's all right. Ooh, and that's on your water. Get out of here,
It
bud.
is a pterodactyl.
Josh, do you expect
It
better?
is a pterodactyl.
What's the matter with you, Josh? He's holding his head in shame over there. Anyway,
Don't pay for this.
Oklahoma State, really?
Embarrassing.
Oklahoma State?
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. You know, you have that same look of frustration that a lot of moms had when their kids about to graduate. Where are you going to go to school? No, I don't know.
Oh no, he knows.
Okay.
He's-
He just keeps changing his
He
mind.
is, no, he's in.
He's still water bound, huh?
Still water bound.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's really good. Because you were talking, I know, about either using the opportunity fund, you were talking about DBU, you were talking about,
That was the mom in me.
Yeah.
I have been corrected.
Well,
OSU.
My daughter went to Oklahoma Baptist, which is about an hour from Stillwater. So my wife went to the same thing. My mom, when I went off to Baylor, I can still remember that morning is like something out of a Hallmark movie. She's getting teary-eyed and all this. And my dad's like, hurry up, son. I'm late. Get out of the way. Move the car. I got to go. Thanks, Dad. And he said, well, call if you need me. Mom's like, call me when you get there.
Yeah. I remember I did okay, I think, when my daughter went to college and then did not do okay. And so I expect that I will be real sad whenever the baby goes
It's part of the
away.
drill.
That's true. But
No, my dad made it pretty clear, even when I was in high school, I was going away to college. He said, you are not staying here. Thanks, Dad. And I said, don't take it personally, but I'm not going to have you lying around the house having your mom do your laundry. You're going to go there and do your own
that's
stuff.
true.
He it wasn't like he's getting rid of me. He said, I want you to go and get yourself out of bed and take it seriously. And if you just stay here, we're not having another year of high school.
yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think he definitely was. He's a self-starter for sure. And so he'll go and do whatever, whether he
Candace,
stayed here and worked or not.
Your kids aren't at this point, are they?
My oldest, he's at Hill.
Oh, okay.
He got opportunity fund.
There you go. All right. I'm going to have them on the show pretty soon because we have a golf tournament, and so do you.
We do.
So tell us about your golf tournament first.
I love ours. It's so much fun. It is on Friday, June 12th at Hidden Creek.
Yeah, ours is about 2 weeks prior. It's into May.
All right.
And no, it's not. No, I'm thinking of another thing. May 1st.
Good job.
It is ours, May 1st. There's 3 golf tournaments. I'm getting all confused. Ours is May 1st. Thanks, Josh, for bailing me out of the grease.
I got you.
Yeah, right. And we're, obviously we're raising money. I had Sam Ross here last week. We talked more about other things, but he's like the vice chair of the group. And I'm going to have Dennis Pinnacus on pretty soon.
Daniel.
I don't know, for God's sake, why do I keep calling him Dennis? I knew a Dennis, but it's Daniel Pinnacus.
It is Daniel, yep.
And he's going to be in, he and probably, we're trying to get a couple other members of the BOF there. See about getting on and talk about all this. But ours is May 1st at 9 o'clock. Yours is the 12th. So
Friday, June 12th. Yes.
Okay.
And team registration is available on our website right now for less than that. And so you can
for less than ours. Okay, thanks.
register your team right now and join us. And then we do have sponsorships still available. And I'm always looking for fun and new and different. So if someone's got an idea or wants to hear some of mine, let me know. There are things that we've got that are not listed in the opportunity guide. So
Well, y'all do stuff similar to us. You like sponsor holes, things like that. You can have a little setup, like kind of like I was describing earlier, at a hole.
that's true.
You have like contests, like closest to the pin kind of
We
thing.
will.
What's the prize? A new car?
There will
There
be
is.
one for a new car. Yes.
You're joking.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
There's one last year.
Who's giving it away?
Classic Cleburne.
Wait, isn't that not Classic Cleveland? They were there at your event. I'm going to talk about that in a minute,
Yeah.
about your showcase. So I was going to wait till
Yeah.
get through all the stuff coming up. And
All
then
the
we
new
talk,
stuff.
And then
Yep.
we can talk about the stuff that was. But as far as new car, that's a pretty big deal. So it's like the ninth hole or a par 3 or something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Was it closest? Was it a hole in one? It was hole in one.
It was a hole in one. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's different because that's a lot harder to hit.
We'll do hole in one, closest, and longest.
All of those prizes are not a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking,
I saw his face and I was like, wait, I've
3 cars. No, classic generous people, but I don't know if they're that generous, but still.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's interesting because they're in Cleveland, but they're still members of y'all, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So because we are Burleson area, but also that's just right there.
Well, I think a lot of people think they see the name Burleson and think, well, I'm not in Burleson, therefore, do I need to be here? And I'm thinking, how much business do you do in Burleson? If your business is in Joshua or Alvarado or Godly, you'd probably still do a lot of business here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why you need to be a member here. And probably your members, some of them are members of several chambers, or at least.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
You don't feel like, the second choice or nothing like that.
No,
okay, good.
Not at all. We're the best. What do you mean?
There you go.
And they're not just members. I mean, they are part of the community. Like they come to the things. They do it.
Well, and you look at some of the guys that are involved in the chamber, and they're involved in other things as well. And and Burleson's blessed to have that type of community. I was talking with that young man I was telling about, the tile guy. We were talking. He's new to the community. He's moved. He's going to be in Joshua, but right on the border with Burleson. So he's going to do a lot of Burleson business, and that's why he wants to join. And I was telling him, we have so many people and so many organizations that other communities don't have. Because I remember not that long ago, I called Joshua to see about doing a nonprofit show, and I said, y'all have like a food pantry kind of thing, like Promises or Harvest House. They said, well, I think the Methodist Church does something one Saturday a month. I'm thinking, my goodness, we got stuff that, going on all the time.
Yeah.
So we're very fortunate.
Agreed. And have a community that actually
supports all that.
Supports it all. That takes pride in the community, wants to support each other. And I think that's really awesome. Not everybody has that.
Do other chambers come to y'all and look for tips on how to grow their business? There you go. What do you tell them? Tough or tough?
No, just kidding.
Yeah, beat it. What do
I'm like, no, it's fine.
If I don't know, Joshua Chamber of Commerce comes and say, we want to expand, and they come to y'all, what would you tell them? Oh, I'm asking hard questions.
I know.
So
I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
We have meetings. We have there's the Johnson County. Yeah, we already meet. It's not quarterly, but we do meet, and we share ideas, and we talk about what we have going on, because we are, and it's not just, I guess, Johnson County, that's when we take pride in our Johnson County because we are area. So a lot of those are also members of several.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
So we want to lift each other up.
From what I observed, I know y'all hustle for new businesses. Somebody moves in, it probably within a week or so, you probably already made a contact and all that.
We're not chasing you.
Yeah. This is where the ain't no holla back girl. You can play that. Josh.
What's
it's fine. He's got me.
What is that, Josh?
In like a minute, he's got it. But
can I play that on air?
No, it's the copyrights.
Okay.
We just have to sing it.
Copyrights, explicit song.
Bananas, whatever.
Anyway, I thought y'all made contacts.
It speaks for itself. The chamber is, what it is. Like that's just kind of the culture that you've created. They hear about us. I'm going to be in business, then I want to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce. Where are you at?
Yeah. Well, people value it, I think, or they don't. And the ones that don't, there's no reason to chase. And that's why we don't, is because it's either important to you. Community is important, supporting businesses and the people who live in the community you serve is either important to you or it's not. And so if I hustle after you and make you be a member this one time, then what good was that for you? Because you didn't even believe in the cause.
Because that was a question I had when I started. And she explains it just like that. And I'm like, you're right. I mean, I can get you to sign up for a year, but
no, I understand.
You don't feel the value. You have to come in.
Well, that's also
with the
true.
value
It's like any networking group. If you don't do anything with it, you're just throwing your money out the window.
Absolutely.
And so that's why if you're a member of the chamber, you need to do these things. Go
do the things. Come and join us.
Any group.
The breakfast, business. That's really taken off. That's the last Thursday of the month.
It's the last Tuesday of the month.
Last Tuesday. Very good.
Last
Tuesday.
Week.
Yeah.
We just had.
Yeah, and it's already. Oh, here's no friend of yours, Sarah.
Sarah.
Got to work it to make it work.
That's right.
All right. And it's kind of like I say with the BNI groups or any other networking group. If you're just there every now and then, well, great, but you're not going to get the full value of it.
Yeah. Because the community values relationship. And so if you're just coming in to dip in and be like, hey, it's me, bye, and never come again, then you haven't built relationship and nobody's trusted you to do the work because they haven't established relationship with you.
Yeah, and people, it's like you may not need their service or their business then, but you will maybe 6 months later.
Yeah.
And now I use the example of Alpha and Omega Pest Control. We needed his service, and we both been members like 3 or 4 years now. And so when finally a need came up, it was really easy to think of him because
Absolutely.
Because we're all both chamber members and all this other stuff. And so, let's talk about that showcase. I really enjoy the showcase because I get all this swag, all this candy.
Thank you for coming.
No, it's we look forward to it. We were talking about this in the fall in our BNI group. We didn't even have should we or should we not. It's like who's going to be there to operate the table and all this other stuff. So there wasn't really any decision to be made there. And I'd go through there, and I'd always enjoy it. You see some of the same people. Saw a couple old friends. Saw my old friend Jennifer from J. Bullen Photography, and I haven't seen her in a little while, and she's always a nice person to talk
Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, she's
Jessica,
very sweet.
Not Jennifer. I know who you meant, though.
Yeah,
Who's also on
Jessica.
Power of Heels, who will also be at the Women's Luncheon, who was also going to be taking pictures and doing a special project for us at our awards banquet.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
0 for 2
that's
on
been
names
special.
today, aren't I?
That's okay.
Between Dennis and Jennifer, who are these people? I don't know.
Nobody knows.
But as far as other parts of the showcase, how did you feel about it? How did you assess it? Do you think it was a success, or were there things that you might want to change, or you think it would keep it pretty much the same?
Yeah, I mean, we always evaluate after every event that we do. We did send a survey out because we do want the feedback from the people who were actually there. We made it anonymous because we find that's the best way to get the most honest feedback as well, just in case that email address, makes you hold back.
No, it's not. I would tell you up front, but I didn't see anything that I would do differently.
Yeah.
There may be something you can talk about, like, Saturday afternoon, there's lots going on. There's all the sports, and if the weather's decent, have you ever thought about doing it?
It's always so hit or miss with the weather. Like, you think when it's cloudy, who wants to come in? Like, get out of the house because it's a rainy, cloudy day, and yet people actually do come on that day, or like it's so beautiful and sunny outside, everyone's going to be out, and then, but they're out doing other stuff. It's just really depends on what's going on. But we gave away our blood that day for the blood drive. And Colin will tell me at some point who won.
Yeah.
As previously mentioned, he's real busy.
Brother.
Blood was given.
Blood was given.
All that matters.
Good times were had.
Well,
Yes.
see, and I was thinking, if you did it at night, there'd be other conflicts, I'm sure. I mean,
There's
no
always
way.
going to be something.
If it's Saturday
we'll
night,
just do our best.
there'd be
I'm
other
not doing
things.
that on a Saturday night.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not doing that.
I didn't think so. And if you did it during the week, they'd have those other issues about I'm working or in
Practice, games. I mean, there's life that happens. So
life
you just have to pick a day and hope for the best and do what you can.
Well, see,
and
Greg
that's what we've
Williams and
done.
I were talking about this sitting at the table. We were visiting, and he's part of the chamber, obviously, with Schoolie Mitchell. A little shout out to them, but he was saying pretty much the same thing. It's like there is no time that it's ever going to be convenient for the most of the people.
For everyone. We can't for everyone.
If you did it in the summer, it'd be too hot, or if you did it in the winter, it'd be too cold. And if you do it in the spring, there's baseball and whatever.
I mean, I think
Tornadoes, who
February is
knows?
even dicey because maybe we're going to have bad weather.
Yeah,
It's at the
Maybe
end,
it's
so
80,
it's probably
maybe it's
fine.
freezing.
You
I don't
literally
know.
never know.
you
So
never know. I mean,
it's-
yesterday was like 85 degrees. We're already planting our garden because I am confident that this weather's going to stay.
Which basically ensures that now we're going to have one more freeze.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
It was my first time at the showcase, so I thought it all went well. There was the vendors were all great. Seemed like everybody was having a good time. So
Yeah, and like I said, I go around with a bag filling it with. I don't need pens as much. I went to
you
my
need chapstick.
Yes, my wife likes chapstick, so I thought, well, I got the few.
It's a stocking
in the back for her.
That was
stuffers.
the first thing that I grabbed. One from Belle Visage and one from BPD, and just right away.
And there's always those stress squeezers or whatever, and then you had the pens. I went to my accountant about 2 weeks ago, and this guy, John Stanley's his name. He's semi-retired. And he comes in and has all these pens on his desk. And I said, John, I'm not here for taxes. I'm here to take a couple of pens from you. And he says, you want some pens? And he takes me into the back room. And he had like boxes and boxes of pens. So I didn't have to grab a bunch of pens this year.
I see.
I have more pens, all the pens I'll ever need. I got a huge bag of them. But I got a lot of the little notepads and other promotional stuff. And I had candy. And so I filled up her little candy jar with it, and the fly's still around here.
It did like a
kamikaze run.
It really was. It was crazy.
But it's one of the things I look forward to most from the chamber is the showcase.
We did get some feedback from the people who even like stopped us that day about the quality of the contacts that they had made from the people that came in, and so they were able to have good conversation and get good leads or
business to business, vendor to vendor.
For sure. But even the people coming in, right, which is the whole point.
Well, I was there for BNI, and that's all we talked about mostly. And we'll see, I don't know, we'll see Wednesday or next Wednesday what kind of results we got from that. But we got good exposure. Okay, and again, it's one of those things that, even if it didn't turn into something today, it might do 6 months from now.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how we have to look at it. And that's one thing I learned about doing this is like, sometimes you have to plan for the long-term kind of promotion. Yeah. And as far as like doing our personal stuff, we really didn't do that much. I didn't talk much about the podcast because it was like...
you were there for BNI.
There, pretty much. And I didn't want to abuse the rules, so to speak, because I know that's a little bit tacky to go in there and...
Melissa would have had to get you. I would have been like...
I know. No. Yeah. How would you have been? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, there you go. But... I didn't see a lot of that going on because we would want to be, it's kind of crass to false advertise. Say we're here for a networking group and then just throw our own stuff.
Sure.
We had our cards and stuff on our table, and that was about it. And there you go. But I'm glad y'all do this.
Thanks.
I know it's a lot of work. Taking it up. Well, it is. Everything takes work. I know these from my days at school when I was doing stuff for like putting on a school dance or. The worst one is the homecoming parade. I'm telling you right there, that was a 2-bottle of Maalox kind of event.
I was like 2 bottles of what?
That's what I was
Maalox, or whatever. No, that came afterwards.
We do. It's work, but it seemed like it just put itself together. We have great volunteer groups that do it, so that's why. And Pathway is where hosted it, and again, they're always doing us right.
Yeah, I know, but still, no matter what it is, it's something that, I had a lot of help with certain things, get the dances together, whatever else, but still somebody had to do it. And it can be stressful. And there's always those last minute little things that happen. And the way I tell people when they're doing these nonprofit shows and they're all worried about these things, like Megan and Summer when they're doing their October event, and they're fretting about this and they're fretting about that. I'm like, for all the rest of us, we're just going to see a good event. And that's it.
That's true.
Right.
And if we see a glitch here or there, we're all friends. It's not like we're putting on a Broadway show with a critic sitting out there with a pad and pen. So not that I'm saying I saw something that would need correcting or brought to your attention. I thought it went fine.
Good.
But I just can relate
fine.
It's fine.
It was an emotional, life-changing event. It was like
You're welcome.
My life is like pre-showcase and post-showcase now.
It's understandable.
And it's
Thank you.
Prior it was all waste of time, kids, wife, whatever. Who cares?
Blah,
it's
blah,
a showcase.
blah.
Yeah. Now it's like the scale has fallen from my eyes.
Yes. That's why we do
okay.
it.
Do we have any nonprofit stuff going on this? We got a couple of things.
Something
I know.
this weekend.
We got lots of stuff. We got Light Up the Night coming up pretty soon. It's going to be on April 11th. In 2026, April 11th, 6 to 9 over the Burleson Rec Center with the Center for ASD, and they're going to be on the show in about 2 weeks.
Oh, good.
And it's always entertaining. Lisa really runs the show. I'd say, so Lisa, take over, and she'll make a better sale for the sponsors than I ever could. But they have all the stuff going on there. And they're going to have a
DJ Tay.
Tay.
He's so good.
DJ Tay.
I was going to say T-I.
No.
That's A-Y-E.
Would have been like A.
Tay.
Tay. Mm-hmm. See?
He's so fun.
Wow,
Yes,
okay.
we love
Playing
him. He'll
music.
be at Honey Tour and the golf tournament.
Well, good.
He was just at Project U. He's such a good time.
He's a local guy, huh?
He's actually not, but he does a lot for us.
Whatever.
He's local to us.
All
He
right, all
loves
right.
us.
Anyway, Country Critters, got cotton candy, face painting, all this other stuff. It's going to be great. Light up tonight. I don't know exactly how many times they did. Fifth annual, it says. They've been doing this for a while. And
5 years at least.
It says fifth right there. And it's, we were talking about earlier about this community. How many other communities have this kind of autism types of services? I don't know of any that has a group that is dedicated to help people with autistic family members and friends. I mean, that's special. Okay, I know that our friends at Next Step have something coming up pretty soon. That Walk for Life, I believe. Anything else?
I mean, do you have to have a flyer?
Yeah,
Because
no, he has a flyer. He just looking for it.
Crazy 8 has
Crazy 8.
on Sunday.
This Sunday, though.
Is it this Sunday?
Yep.
Are we doing that?
Is it that?
Yes. Okay, we'll be there.
It's Ocho
We'll
Loco,
be ready.
right?
Yep. Ocho Loco.
In person.
What time does that start?
I feel like it's
I think
3
it's
because
3,
it's an
yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah,
and I was
well-
like, after church we can do it.
Right. I can't imagine Lisa putting something on during the middle of church. So where does it start?
Listen,
Okay,
We
fine.
haven't
Ocho
signed it
Loco,
up
3
until we
o'clock.
get back. We haven't been practicing
the point is,
stretching.
Yes. All right. I know. April 25th there is the Walk for Life with
I
Next Step
heard
Women's Center.
waffle.
Walk.
Waffle Life.
What? Oh, look at the time.
There's gonna be food.
Yeah, no, it's Walk for Life. They're going to be, doing their fundraiser as always.
Okay.
They do have their 2 major fundraisers, this and their big gala in October, which is, if you've ever been to that, it's really, really touching. I mean, they always have really good speakers, and they're pretty smart who they put at your table.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Very strategic.
because I sit with this couple, the Bond couple, that both had them as students, and Lauren, the wife.
Oh,
we could tell.
Justin and Lauren. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, are we talking? Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, no one's going to tell Lauren no. And so here, I have all my life savings anyway. But anyway, so they got something coming up on the 26th with the Walk for Life. That's always a big deal.
Still didn't sound like waffle.
Waffle life.
And tomorrow, rest of this week. See, this is what happens with y'all. That's why I called y'all Lucy
See,
and Ethel.
I didn't. I say we're Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Oh no, I like Lucy and Ethel.
Lucy and
better.
Ethel definitely is
Way
more
better.
fun. But
yeah.
like Alice in Wonderland.
Speaking of fun, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a solo show about this business in Iran, which I pointedly didn't ask the ladies.
Way to
'cause-
bring it down.
Yeah, I know. I had to bring it back
We were trying to
down.
figure out Lloyd and Harry. This is
I
why
could go Lloyd and Harry.
From Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
See, if I'd have said that.
Well, yeah, you're not allowed to.
Okay.
But
Anyway, we're
Bring
going
back-
to talk
You're gonna
about
write serious
Iran
things
tomorrow. And then on Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock, a special time, I have Joshua SD. I have their human resource director here. We're going to talk about hiring of teachers, what they want, how
They've got
they
a
go
new
through it.
school coming, don't they?
Yeah, they got several. They got bond they passed, and they're going to have. That's an interesting thing because most of this new school building is going to be in city of Burleson.
Correct.
And
that's
so-
what I was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, and I just
It's interesting. It's weird.
it's a great deal. I had the superintendent on about October, and I congratulated him how shrewd he was to put his new schools in Burleson because now Burleson has to come up with the infrastructure. Isn't that smart of them? Anyway, Josh, thanks.
Anytime.
And
Thanks, Josh.
I'm a
He's
little
going to go
worn
find
out.
a fly swat.
yeah. You have any more business coming today?
No more shows today, but I got a bit of work I got to
Yeah,
do.
good. Keeps you out of the streets, out
He's
of the
going
pool
to edit
hall.
my kicking out.
All right.
100%.
No. That's the best part. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Goodbye.